Hello and welcome to this lift trip report on the Aviators South Africa. My name is Kabir and I'm the video producer for the Aviators. Today I'll be joined by lead scriptwriter Warwick and production assistant and sound engineer Thomas. Don't forget to subscribe and like if you enjoyed the video. Today we're going to be taking you along with us for our trip with Lift from Cape Town to Johannesburg.
Like all airline trips, this trip began at Lift's check-in desk. The check-in area was well managed and handled. Lift also had an online check-in system. If you don't have any bags to drop off, the online check-in is a great way to eliminate too much contact during the COVID-19 pandemic.
Once through check-in, it was time for a quick bite to eat in the terminal before boarding the aircraft.
Now it was time to see our aircraft. The aircraft taking us down to Joburg today was an Airbus A320 registration ZSGAO, operated by Global Aviation. It's a 31-year-old aircraft and is operated for numerous carriers in South Africa and beyond before moving to its current spot.
Lift aircraft are flown in a 3-3 configuration, due to the fact that their aircraft are older than other carriers. Lift aircraft have a bit more legroom and width than your average South African LLC for that matter. They have a leather finish and also have an entertainment system. This was for the previous airlines and not used in our flight.
Once the parking brake was released, it was finally time for liftoff. Our flight had begun. After producing 4 videos on this new airline, it was finally time to see it in action. And yes, I did make a pun. Apologies for that one.
Once we were in the air, it was time to try the snack offering on board Lift. This is something we have been covering since the announcement of Lift's food and beverage vision. And yes, it did live up to expectations. We were served a beverage of our choice with the latest trendy offering from Grumpy Snacks Cape Town. It was cool, different, healthy and delicious.
After a nice cruise, it was time for our descent into Cape Town. So after covering Lift since its inception, did Lift actually live up to its reputation? Of course. Started by the Kalula.com founder and the Uber SA top executive, Lift was bound for success. But let's see if the experience really was as good as how it seemed to other people.
As we make our arrival into Johannesburg, please remember to like and subscribe to the Aviators South Africa YouTube channel. Follow them on Instagram at @the_aviators_SA prior to disembarking the aircraft. Thank you. So, is it worth you flying Lift? Let's give you our final verdict. Well, Lift has an easy booking and check-in system. They have well-maintained aircraft and friendly crew who are there to assist you. Lift has been very on time in both departures and arrivals, competing with the likes of Airlink and Fly Safair in this regard. Lift's prices are sometimes quite cheap, especially when they have specials or competitions. However, they can become expensive depending on when you book and the time of your flights, etc. But for a completely flexible airline, overall, really not bad.
Lift enforced COVID protocols well. One downside to Lift is the age of the airline's fleet, which is a lot older than most other airlines in SA. One hopes that they will eventually buy new aircraft because it's a real setback for passengers.
But most importantly, it was a fantastic experience. New, fresh and different. So with that in mind, Lift is a great choice for people looking for a premier LLC between Joburg, George and Cape Town.
Back to Cape Town.
I see. We must be very busy.
And we have to be out here at 12:30. So apologies if it costs you don't get to do anything. Okay?
Don't worry about it. This is definitely enough.
Special thank you to Lift for allowing us to produce the video. To find out more, visit www.lift.co.za. This episode was not paid for by Lift and was paid for by the Aviators South Africa and St Helena. Thanks so much for watching the video and experiencing Lift with us. Head over to our Instagram for more fun aviation content, quizzes, giveaways, and more. Stay safe and happy flying. Thanks for watching.